Geno Auriemma names culprit for women's college basketball growth, and it's not Caitlin Clark. Geno Auriemma, the longtime head coach of the UConn women's basketball team, has witnessed firsthand the evolution of the sport over the past 4 decades. As one of the most prominent advocates for women's basketball, Auriemma has always emphasized that he coaches basketball players who happen to be women. Geno Auriemma's hot take on women's basketball growth. Recently, Auriemma shared his thoughts on the booming popularity of women's college basketball, a shift that has captivated fans and players alike. While many attribute the surge in interest to standout players like Caitlin Clark, Auriemma has a different perspective. He expressed his delight that fans are now identifying as women's basketball supporters rather than just followers of specific teams. People are becoming women's college basketball fans as opposed to just, "I follow my team," he noted, reflecting on the shift in fandom. Auriemma pointed out that while players like Clark certainly attract attention, there aren't necessarily more stars today than in previous years. "You saw some of my teams, okay. There's not more stars than there were back then, but there's more attention paid to the stars that are out there," he explained. This attention, he believes, is largely due to the role social media plays in amplifying players' moments and performances. Back in the day, Hall of Famers like Maya Moore and Breanna Stewart didn't have the same global platform that current players do. Back when those other superstars, those Hall of Famers that I coached, when they played, it wasn't social media, Auriemma said. Now that picture, that clip is all over the world. With social media's widespread reach, clips of spectacular plays are shared instantly across platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, helping to grow the game's visibility. However, Auriemma believes the focus on social media has been pivotal in this expansion. Social media won't let it die, he asserted, confident that the game's growth is sustainable due to the continued global attention it receives online. Caitlin Clark and social media. While he acknowledges the attention garnered by players like Caitlin Clark, who has drawn fans from all over, Auriemma is quick to point out that the true driving force behind the game's growth is the ability to share moments instantly with a worldwide audience. He also expressed concerns about the NCAA's transfer portal, fearing that constant player movement could erode the connection fans have with teams and their stars. Caitlin Clark, for her part, shares Auriemma's concerns about the changing landscape of college sports, particularly with the increasing player movement. On the New Heights podcast, Clark remarked on the transfer portal, saying, "The transfer portal is crazy. It's kind of sad. You lost a little bit of that amateurism of college sports." As the game continues to evolve, Auriemma and Clark both recognize the impact of social media, while also voicing concerns about the direction college sports are heading. Time will tell how these shifts will affect the future of women's basketball and the relationships between fans and players.